Hey everyone, welcome back to the Turn 4 Automotive Performance YouTube channel. We are going on the 45-day review, we'll say. We want to do this around 30 days, but me and Ivan couldn't get hooked up, so now here we are, 45-day review on the 2020 F150 STX. What do we like? What do we hate? And what kind of mods have we done in the first 45 days of ownership? Number one, I like the Falcon Wild Peak AT3W tires and the Max Track leveling kit. This completely changed the truck around, gave it a whole new look with the offset wheels, tires, fender flares, and leveling kit. Check out our video on that below. And if you got an F-150, this is one of the first top mods you should do. Our first dislike is going to be this engine bay. We've dressed it up a little bit. We got the Cobb coolant bottle cover, and we got the Corsa intake. But this engine bay is just bland from the factory. We don't like that. If you're gonna pay $45,000, $50,000, $60,000 for a truck, let's have some dress up in there. Let's make this thing look pretty good. And now for our second like. We made a big upgrade on the back of the truck. We went with the Onzo black housing LED taillights. These things are great. LED brake, LED reverse light, LED blinker, and these nice light up strips to the parking lights. This gave the whole back of this truck a great look from the factory chrome and red tail lights that were on it. Another dislike is going to be Ford made this a black Edition STX. This thing had factory black wheels, factory blacked out plastics, factory color matched bumpers, and what do they leave on it? These big chrome headlights. First thing we're going to do is for our next mod, get rid of these chrome headlights. We're going to put either some Morimotos or something, a black projector headlight, blend in the front of this truck and really give it that blackout look like we completed on the back with those Onzo taillights. The biggest dislike we have about this vehicle is the auto start stop feature that Ford put in. We're going to download ForScan, we're going to get rid of that, but I haven't yet in the first 45 days of ownership. I just make sure to shut it off every time. Or actually when I come up to the first stoplight and this thing dies out on me, then I let off the brake and it restarts. That's the most annoying thing ever, especially with that big loud exhaust. It sounds like you stalled your manual transmission vehicle at the street light. I hate it. I hate the start stop feature. I don't care if it saves me a mile per gallon or whatever. I did not buy this truck for miles per gallon. I bought it for miles per gallon, and that's what we got here with the Ford F150 STX. And my favorite mod so far, the reason I bought a 5.0 truck. I installed one of these exhausts when I was working in the shop here, and I knew that my next truck was going to be a Ford Coyote with a Borla Attack exhaust. Just listen to this thing. Yes, EcoBoost can't do that. Come on now guys, this is the best mod on the truck so far. We do want to thank Jim Paulette at Details by Jim. He did a ceramic coat on this just a couple weeks ago, and it came out fantastic. This ceramic coat makes this whole truck look like a mirror. He did about 20 hours of paint correction and a 7-year ceramic coat. We're going to have Jim on the channel here soon talking about just what he did to this truck and how much work it was to get everything matched up and looking right. But a huge shout out, Details by Jim, and man, he's a great friend of mine and does a lot of work on these nice vehicles, and even a brand new vehicle needs stuff done to it. So in the first 45 days of ownership, I really like this truck. Ford did a great job building this truck. There's nothing I've really found that I would, I guess, change or something that I just needed to die, and modify. I modify all my vehicles as soon as I get them anyways. Personalization is the biggest thing for me. But this truck all in all has been great. We've towed our trailer with it. We've had it up in the mountains. We've had it down by the beach. This thing, it goes great. It gets a ton of looks. It's been really reliable. We put almost 5,000 miles on it so far. We're just getting ready to do our first oil change. But yeah, I can't thank Ford enough for this truck. They did a great job building it. I've had no build issues. I've had no quality issues. This thing is just the base model STX truck, so an XL. Still got the vinyl floors, but it did come with the center console and the locking rear axle. Pretty much every option that I wanted, this truck came with. So I was real happy when I got this truck from Ford, and I grow more and more happy with it every day. So here's some of the stuff that we like and dislike about the truck, some mods that we performed, and if you want to see more about the F-150, follow our videos in our YouTube channel and be sure to hit subscribe.